Right, so if you don't know who Lele Pons is, you're probably the only person here who doesn't want to kill me. In all seriousness, Lele Pons is a social media influencer with 77 million followers on all of her accounts, including YouTube, Instagram, and Vine. No one cares about Twitter. So about 9 months ago, I made a video on Lele Pons, which gained traction really quick for the channel. In the first couple of days, it got 100 and something views, which for the time was mad. And over the time period, it kind of simmered down. But over the last month or so, it's gained traction really quick, getting almost 500 views, which is in my mind mad. So because that video was on one section of Lele Pons, I thought I'd dive in a little bit deeper and look at her channel as a whole, because I've not done that. Disclaimer, I don't hate Lele Pons. Wait, maybe I do. It depends on which one will get this more views. In all seriousness, I don't. It was one of the things in the comments on that video that really annoyed me, because everyone was saying I was speaking bad about her. Honestly, she could be a lovely lady. I'm not targeting anything at her. I'm targeting it at her videos, if that makes sense. That doesn't make sense. Basically, I have no problem with Lele Pons. The only problem I have is with the content she makes. I make shit content, so does she. I'm just pointing out that it's shit. You can't, yeah. And criticism is a very important part of anything you do, if it's writing, reading, even making YouTube videos. And it's important to be able to take criticism. So stop defending her. You know what? First thing we'll do is let's read the comments. Mate, watch this video, you'll see that I don't, I swear. You then responded, you're just doing this for clout. Fun fact, I've been looking at these comments because I think they're really funny all the time. I've not seen that one before.
Lele Pons is a great person. I'm also learning Spanish because of her music. And you're talking bad about her.
God, it's gonna be a long video.
Listen now, no one needs to hear your negative opinions. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all.
Clearly you've never watched a commentary video. I also really like the dislike ratio on that, because it's 13 to 13, so it's balanced 100%. It's like a mix of people saying, oh yeah, you're right, she sucks. And then a group of people defending her because they're children. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is the fact she has a podcast. And obviously, me being the expert on podcasts, free podcast, baby, let's go! So me being the expert on podcasts, thought, I'd watch the trailer. I'm not gonna watch it, because over an hour of Lele Pons talking will make me want to kill myself. I just want to point out, that was a joke. Yeah, don't attack me in the comments, it hurts my feelings, that's why I'll be better, thank you.
What the f***? What is your secret?
I'm the M4 rapist.
Nothing is better than a juicy secret. What? Oh no. And we have more than you can handle. It sounds pretty great. Dirty, sexy, weird, and kinky, nothing is off limits.
Who's sending kinky shit to Lele Pons? Now I have one serious question. Who's calling in out of your 7-year-old demographic and telling them kinky shit? I'm sorry, what you need to be telling them to do is wear protection and always give your teacher an apple. I'm just saying. That wasn't funny, was it? So, what I don't like about that video, really, is the fact that a large group of her demographic is children. Why are they sending her kinky, secrets? It just, this isn't in the script, by the way. I'm just I was watching it, for the first time, and I was just thinking about it, and I was like, oh! It's a good concept. But I wouldn't consider it a podcast. Podcast is not only with a guest. Impulsive, for example, or Pubcast. Well, not the Pubcast, but the Cold Ones, for example. That is sort of a show, if that makes sense. Obviously podcasts are a show, but it's that's more of a talk show where you get, it's not guests, it's an audience sort of thing. It's that interactivity with your fan base, which is a great idea. Lele Pons recently came out with a YouTube original series, basically talking about how she has certain things. I'm not quite sure what it is. I know Tourette's is one of them, and I know OCD is. And I think she speaks about her dad being gay, which I could be confusing with the Logan Paul episode, which is the main reason how I kind of looked into her, if that makes sense. Now, when I watched the first episode, and I thought, oh, this is just going to be a reality TV show, everything's going to be over dramatic. It's not. And that's why I've cut out this bit completely out of the video. I've decided not to do it because it's a very serious topic and I don't really want to offend anyone. Lele Pons is obviously struggling with this and has struggled with it for a long period of time, and I don't want to upset any demographic or anyone who has that. It's not a joke, it's serious. Now we've looked at minor details of the channels and things I wanted to discuss. Let's look at the channel as a whole, the main sort of build of the channel, the comedy, the skits, that sort of thing. The first thing I want to point out is she definitely knows her demographic. She definitely knows it's young kids, and doing slapstick comedy will appeal to them.
Here's funny!
Another thing is she keeps to the same sort of punchline. It's either sexual or falling over. It's very, there's nothing really in between. And I think that's okay, stick to what you know, but it's not good, it's gonna get to the point where it's boring. And her demographic still loves it, and I think that's great. If her viewers enjoy it, I don't see a problem, but honestly, I don't find it funny in any way. This video comes out on a Wednesday, but hopefully, on the Monday, the Doctor Who episode should have been out. Obviously, it's the anniversary of Doctor Who, that's why we've kind of saved it for that day. Also, the podcast should be coming out on the Saturday, so that you should look forward to that, because we talk about the election and things like that. I'm trying to hit 150 subscribers by the end of the year, so subscribing would mean everything to me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I am going to be doing another one of these. I'm working on one very, very soon. And it should be hopefully funny. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.